Oops. Okay, so I have a quick question. Why is Chinese never an option for anything? We have a Chinese exchange student. Chinese is just never an option for anything. Like, how sucky is that? Japanese isn't even an option for anything. I've started to notice these things. Anyways, this right here is a game called Eldritch, and it is one of my most favorite games ever. And actually, I'm going to really quickly just, yes, kill myself. This is your character. You can change the way she looks. You can basically turn her into a dude. She'll still have boobs, but, you know, who cares about that? And boobs, it's... Oh wait, no. I guess that's technically how you make her a man. So there's like two boob options. Two chick options. And yeah. Okay, so Eldritch is a roguelike game. Kind of. It's a little bit not. I'm going to read this to you in a terrible British accent. Halloween, if Halloween ever watches this, he'd probably want to strangle me. This library seems to go on forever. I am no longer certain... See, that's terrible. I am no longer certain that there is a way out. It feels as if I am somehow reliving the same experiences day after day, endlessly. If I am to find an exit from this madness, I believe it will be through those obscene glowing books. There is unimaginable power in those pages, an unspeakable horror. It seems that the spirits of ancient deities lie dormant within the books, though I know not for what reason, but their collected power must be the key in my incarceration in this labyrinth. So basically, you find yourself stuck in a library. Don't worry about this. I beat the game. You only get this after you beat the game. I'm going to beat the game again, and then I'll show you what it does. Well, hopefully I'll beat the game again. This is how you play. You press space to jump. Press and hold shift to if you're crouching while you do it, you have a power slide, like so. Well, this is hard for me because I changed it to control, but it used to be C. A power slide was very easy. Press control to crouch. It used to be C, but now it's control. While crouching, you can fit into small passages and your footsteps will make less noise. That's important because that's basically how we're going to be playing at some point in the game. Controls, if you don't like the default controls, you can change them. And then just to give you an idea, they put stuff flying around. So I basically lost like 200 artifacts, which makes me really sad. Those are artifacts, by the way. They're little blue discs on the floor. And you have a bank. You will die. I'm just gonna tell you that. You will die. Oh no, that's 4. Oh, yay, 1. Legends tell of a catastrophic event thousands of years ago when Earth fell to the wrath of the Old Ones. The few survivors discovered an ancient rite which they used to seal the dreadful beings in a labyrinthine prison. Life on Earth once again flourished, and the survivors formed a convent of guardians to protect the secret ritual of binding. So, if you haven't already guessed, basically this game takes place in a Lovecraftian universe. If you don't know who Lovecraft is, you're a very sad human being, and I feel very, very bad for you. Lovecraft is basically, he's my absolute favorite author next to J.R.R. Tolkien. He wrote the Cthulhu mythos, and if you don't know what that is, once again, you are a very sad human being. I can turn them on? I didn't even know that. That is exciting to me. As you can see, this is a voxel-based game. Not sure how I feel about how that video looks up there. Be right back. Hang on. Just let me stop recording. Stop. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so anyways, yeah, Lovecraft... He was heavily inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, and if you guys want, I can totally record, reading some H.P. Lovecraft stories. I think it's public domain, so it's not like, Well, I mean, we can find out. But yeah, I can read some short story, because he was a short story writer. He was heavily influenced by Edgar Allan Poe. He came after Edgar Allan Poe, obviously. And his reading is fairly dry when you first start reading it, but as you continue on, it is the most addicting stuff ever. It's so good. What number is this? This is 3. Now we go on the manhunt for the books. 2? Can I get a 2? That's a 1. That's a 1. A 2? Can I have a 2? 1. They move around every time you play. 1. years ago. Thousands of years passed, and the old ones slumbered in their prison. In the late 19th century, archaeologists in Arabia unearthed the site where the binding ritual had been invoked. The disturbance rippled through the fabric of the cosmos and awoke the ancient beings. Forgotten horrors spilled forth, and Earth was again in peril. Blah, blah. Go away. I have a box in front of the close button. There we go. 1 second. Okay, there we go. That was just Josh. Okay, so that's book 2. Book 3? Oh, great. Now I'm gonna find his book 2. Well, book 3 was somewhere back here. Book 1? I think it was... You can take falling damage. In the earliest 20th century, when the Old Ones threatened Earth for the second time, the Guardians reconvened in New England to perform the ritual of binding once again. A modest library was chosen to host the rite, and the Guardians selected one of among them, the librarian, to remain at the prison and protect it from further disturbances. Whatever. My British accent has slowly gotten worse. Oh, great, now I don't know where the 4s are. I think they were downstairs. Oh, yep. That was falling damage. That was also very dumb. At a small library in New England, the Guardians performed the arcane ritual of binding to imprison the Old Ones. The librarian, a singular guardian chosen to protect the site, was locked away with the terrible beings. But unbeknownst to the other Guardians, an errant word spoken during the ritual shattered the librarian's mind and memories. So, for all we know, we are the librarian. We are insane. As you can see in the top left, we have an option for bullets, that's the yellow one, keys, that's the green one, artifacts, which is basically money and also mana, that's the blue one, and health, that's the red one. We're going to do this one first because those two are basically a shitstorm. This is Dagon's world. For those of you who are familiar with H.P. Lovecraft, Dagon is basically... Oh, Jesus, I can't read the book. Something quite peculiar has happened to me. I feel the need to record this in the event that I should not return. The last thing I recall, I was examining that curious book in the library, and now I have found myself in a dangerous world full of lurking monsters and treacherous traps. If my research is correct, then I am in a lost temple to the ancient god Dagon. A powerful relic is rumored to be kept in the depths of this world. Perhaps it holds the key to my escape. Also, there was something... Oh god, oh god. Ow! Oh, I've already taken damage. This is just... Wow. Great start. Just fantastic start. I'm gonna hop in here and I'm gonna go eat stuff because that was a great start. I'm just gonna go back because that was literally just amazing. As you can see, I picked up a compass too before I read the book, and the compass shows me where important things are on the map. So it shows me where the shop is, which is that thing that isn't the area that I just came from. We are not going to go downstairs just yet. We are going to explore it because you do not want to go anywhere without being properly equipped. And exploring is key. Also, I want to earn all my money back because I totally used up a ton of it. There are things in there, but we don't have a key, so we can't get in there anyways. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. I guess we will go downstairs because there's nothing here. That's an area that requires a key. Hey, a key. Hey, another key. Hey, a dagger. And now our lives are better. That first thing we killed, by the way, was a cultist. Dagon is a god, one of the old ones. Called gods, but they're not really gods. They're old ones. They're basically extraterrestrials that are far beyond our ken or our ability to combat. And we're basically extremely outmatched by them. And the ability to destroy them is, this is important, by the way, and it is also why I've come in here. There's probably a way to do this. What is this? Sturdy? Materialize. Oh, I like this one. Use these barriers to block enemy paths or access hard-to-reach places. Be careful. It is possible to trap yourself when using this power. I have not done so, but I probably will at some point in time. Because I now have this ability. As you can see, my left fist is now glowing. That's how you use abilities, is by right-clicking. Also, as you can see, that was, like, bigger than me. Like, if I just jump, oh no, what am I ever going to do? If you hold the spacebar, you climb. The gasp. But those are a little too high. Okay, there's apparently more this way, so let's go this way. The dagger's very nice. There aren't too many weapons in this game, at least that I've noticed. I did notice also that there was that's dynamite. Pop. Oh, anyways. This game freaks me out. Not this world anymore. This world actually does not freak me out anymore. Because of the fact that I've been to the other two worlds, and they're just... They're so ridiculously overpowered. Like, you go from Dagon's world, and then you go to the other two, and it's just like, oh my god, wow. I was so unprepared for that. I thought this was going to be like the other worlds, and it wasn't. Clearly. Let's drop down. And see what else there is. Hey, a deep one. Oh, that could have gone badly. Oh, hey, a revolver. And we have all the important things in life. By the way, the damage you do is not a set amount. I know I've been killing them mostly in 2 hits each. Sometimes it is 3. Sometimes I hit them once. Oh, it's a dagger. This is a fountain. You drink it, you get health. And you get a health upgrade. So that's really nice. Mother of a duck, are you serious? I thought I hit it before it did damage to me. Oh, we've been to this area before, apparently. As you can see, I've not been here before. Okay, I was a little nervous there. I had no idea where he was, but I could hear him and it was freaking me out. 3 keys. Why not? You pick up more revolvers to get more ammo. Pretty self-explanatory. That does nothing, I just felt like breaking the bottle. I knew there was something around here. Okay, this can be a little nerve-wracking at times. There's also rotten meat, and you don't want to eat that. I'm just gonna put that out there. I mean, you don't want to eat rotten meat in general. Rotten meat is typically very bad for you. I wouldn't do it. Hey, you, come here. Come here, fish face. I am not amused by your scaly exterior. As you can see, he hasn't seen me yet, but I do have footsteps, and I make noise. And hey, there's a shop around here. I would actually like to get to that. Not that I have... Oh, no, actually, I guess I could afford some good stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you loot things, they respawn. So if in the earlier, or in the later levels, I may not loot things, and that is because I don't want them to respawn. Because some of the monsters in this are, like, nigh unkillable. Like, it's just... It's death to have them around. Yes, I know the exit is over there, but I want to get to the shop because it is very important to do so. I have not been to this area, even though it looks very similar to another area that I have been to. There is this area, which I think is just, yeah, it's just, You can carry these and take them around, but in the bottom right, you can see my inventory. You can't carry very much with you. This game makes sense. It's not very forgiving. Oh, they started fighting each other. Okay. Hey, you. Oh dear. You go first. It's a good way to farm, to be honest. Look at that, I already have 62. Well on my way to getting all my money back. Have I been in here? Apparently not. Oh, I'm swimming in keys. Oops, that wasn't the button I wanted. Ooh, what's in here? Things. Aha. I knew it. That's good meat. But I don't need it, so I won't eat it. Josh basically got me to, like, the end of the game because I couldn't get past this one world because I realized I was doing it wrong. First of all, there are these horrible things that you will eventually see that they're just nasty things. They're nasty, they're terrible, I hate them. They make me so upset and so scared. It's terrible. It really is. It's just absolutely awful. They're so frightening. They make this world look like a pansy. They make me look like a pansy, to be honest. If I'm being perfectly honest. Which, since this is YouTube, of course I'm being honest. Because why not? Hey, a door. Let's go through it. Let's go up here and see where this takes us. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, yay. It's a bank. Let's go through. I want to hang on to it. For the time being. I hate these areas because they make you use key after key and it's just... Oh, but that's a good room. Oh, there's a lot in there. Oh, my goodness. I've hit the jackpot. Holy crap. As you can see, I just wasted 3 keys. But I got a lot of money out of it.